some farms are lucky enough to have stone under the topsoil and they can just quarry it. We're not, so we're digging up this bit of yard that we put down the other week to finish the shed, and then when we get some more of this stone we can then put this back down again, but we need it under the concrete. It was only roughly put down. That there was put down with a laser and roll, but this little corner was a bit that we had left over, so I'm just scooping it up now. Top the tyre up, one of them is soft. I'll go and take this up now to weld hook and hopefully it's enough. Andrew's just took this out, so we'll put some planings on that now, then I can back in the shed. We've got to just finish off that corner. That looks better. Getting quite good on a digger actually. Andrew's tracking that in now. Matt, who's been helping the last week, he's just levelling a bit of that, and Morgan's just going to tidy up this doorway. The electric duct was just a little bit low. It was right on the edge of the concrete height, so I've just taped a bit on the top just to make it a bit higher. So I have to cut it, so now I've got a pink grinder. Properly pink, isn't it, that? Morgan, this has a soft tie the odd time when we use it. Anyway, Morgan thinks he's found where it's leaking from. So I've just put it in the shade. He's going to have a look at fixing it. I thought he'd marked it, to be honest, but I don't know where. I'm going to drop it off, put the bale trailer on, take it to the hay field, see how the hay is. We don't think it'll bale today, so we'll leave it. Shook it out yesterday. Row it up tomorrow and bale it, I think. Right, I've got the bale trailer on, got a bottle of water, got to go to the school, drop a letter off as I'm passing, see if this fits in Bennett's yard, turn round, take it to the hay field, come back, pick a tanker up from Morgan and pick a grain trailer up, so I'll shoot off. Getting in the shed, in the drive was easy. It was just turning around was a little bit tight, but managed it, so that's good when we bring the hay up, but I don't think we can fit two trailers in the yard at the same time. But yeah, it's a bit tight, this narrow road, in a second. Danny's been baling barley straw, so just come to weigh it now. Looks nice stuff. I don't know what it is in the country, but about £120 a tonne here, ex the yard. There's people trying to talk it down on Facebook, but they're all basically got anonymous profiles. But whatever people say, parts of the country are very dry and there isn't much of it. And fertiliser is very expensive, so it really needs to be at least over 100, otherwise you just chop it and feed this back to the soil. I've tipped this trailer out and I've tipped David's out because he had a couple of tonne of wheat left, so we're just making up a load between us. So there's less of a cap load charge. We're coming for that in the morning, so it's nice to be in a cab with aircon. Got this stuff. I think it's like a spray on sealant stuff. Well, hopefully it should be, because the grain walling in that shed gets a little bit damp sometimes, where the concrete mustn't be quite set low enough for the floor. So thinking if I spray that in, it might seal it up. The other thing I want to do is that gutter joint is always right above that door. It drips as you go in and out, so next time I've got the cherry picker I might do that. In fact, if the cherry picker's in there, I'll do it now. I'll spray that on the joint, stop it leaking on your head. The workshop door is exactly the same. There's a joint in the gutter just above it. So if we ever put a building up in the future now, I'm going to make sure that the doors are not under the gutter joints, because nothing worse than opening the door and getting a drip down your neck. But yeah, I think it's this bay here. It's a little bit low in that corner. Oh, actually no, it might be this one. Yeah, it's that gap there is under the panel. So if we spray some of this in, safety device. Sorry, my hands now. That should heal that gap up. That a bit low there as well. Maybe. We'll try that. I think it's this bay. 1, 2, 3, third one in. Go and have a look inside. Or is it low there as well? It looks a bit low there as well. Try that. See if it works. Yeah, you can see there where it's got a bit damp. And here, in fact, it's that last bay as well, isn't it? I'll go back and do a bit more. The cherry picker's there, so I'll take that round and do that gutter. Yeah, there's more of a gap on this side. So I'll seal it up. Just film it. A nice seal. Stop it oozing underneath. Next floor sells guttering. Right, you see, that clip's a bit broken as well, but I'm hoping if I seal that, it might stop it leaking. I'm not so sure it's going to work with that clip being broken. Might have to get a new clip. This skyfall is ripening far too quickly, and there doesn't look like there's any rainfall forecast for the next 2 weeks. So you've got tillers here that are still green that want to keep filling, and you've got these ones that really are getting quite ripe. Let's see what the grains look like in them. To be honest, they're still quite plump. Better than I expected. But yeah, I could really do with a thunderstorm or a shower of rain just to make sure they don't start to shrivel and burn up to nothing. And these are the green ones that are a little bit lower. Carry on growing. Huge cracks in the ground down there. Summer is definitely here. This is that field, remember, that was sown into the SFI cover crop. Just direct straight in. Looks great, I think. There's pigeons over there, they're landing on another field of wheat behind them trees. They seem to be proper demolishing the wheat at the moment. They're staying off. I think the barley's too hard for them, and they seem to be staying off the OSR, which is good. But there's a field of wheat that the agronomist been to of ours today, and he reckons they've nearly stripped off it. But it was a poor field, so it's one of the ones that was a bit grassy. Yeah, that's nowhere near right. I think it's the one that we went through with the weed wiper, and I think the weed wiper has killed the ryegrass, and then the ryegrass has fell down, or disappeared, if you will, and given them a place to land. And then they've been then pulling up the wheat and flattening the wheat then and pulling it off the stalks. But I hate pigeons. We thought we were getting on top of them as well. Got skyfall whiskers in my boots now. It's like walking through barley skyfall wheat. It's horrible. Just destroys your socks in seconds. It's strange not having a combine. It's also been quite relaxing in some ways, because it meant that we've got the grain stores ready, and we've also got that shed nearly ready for concreting as well. Just a little bit of shush and finish around the outside. But tomorrow we've got some hay to bale, and then I think the combine might be arriving in the afternoon, hopefully, or maybe on Friday. Yeah, so we'll get this hay out of the way and then get on with the barley. But if there's no rain forecast, there's no actual panic at all, is there really? Other than the wheat that's not ready, that the pigeons are eating. But the barley's fine at the moment. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Been doing a bit of driving today on the road, so not really filmed much for you. Sorry about that. But thanks for watching. Fun with the hay tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.